Hey yo guys, so today I have for you some thesis topics that you could use for your upcoming thesis. If you have it in your next semester or next to next semester, have a look at the topics. So I have 68 topics for you, 59 of which are pretty normal, 9 of which are pretty epic according to me, and those I will reveal at the end of the video. So I hope you enjoy this list, I hope you get something out of it, and here we go.
So let's start. Number 1 on our list is low cost housing. Number 2, luxury housing. Mixed income housing, suburban housing. Next, going into institutions, you can go for IIM, NID, NIT, IIT, and ISER, which is the Institute of Science and Education Research. You could do the new campus for SPA, you could do NIFT, National School of Drama, Institute and Studios for Gaming and Animation, Skill Development University, Automobile Training Center, Archaeological Survey Institute, Disaster Management Institute, Forest Research and Training Institute, Television and Film Institute. Next up is schools. You could go for residential school, a school for art and music, a school for autism. On the similar context, you could go for a national library. You could go for a student's city. Next up are some topics that you should only take if you think you do not have enough challenges in life. A general hospital. One step further, a speciality hospital, be it heart, neuro, trauma, anything. And if you really hate your social life, multi-speciality hospital. Speaking of hating social lives, you could also take up an airport. Next, you could do a high court. You could do a mass rapid transportation system or an MRTS station. You could club an MRTS station with a commercial complex. You could do a sports complex, a cricket stadium, a convention center, a cultural center. Next up, you could do museums. There's National War Museum, Partition Museum, MoMA or the Museum of Modern Art, a Bollywood museum, a heritage museum, a tribal heritage museum. Next up, you could take a meditation center. You could take a center for tranquility. This is what my roommate do. You could take a rehabilitation center. Now, next up is resort, and there are literally so many resorts you can take. You could go from an eco resort, beach resort, spa resort, ski resort, hill resort. There are loads of choices out there, just look for what you want to do. Next up is hotel. You could go for a 5-star hotel, a boutique hotel, and a heritage hotel. There are also many other types of hotels out there, so you can look for those as well. Next, you could go for an art and craft village. You could also go for infrastructure for festivals. So one of them could be JLF or the Jaipur Literature Festival. You could go for the IFFI or the International Film Festival of India. This was my project, just so you know. There's KOCHI BIENNALE. Next up, you could go for some mixed use development. You could go for a cruise terminal. You could go for revitalization of an ex-industrial area, and what you want to turn into, that will be your program. Next up is a list of amazing topics that would probably kick your ass, but if you do them well, they are gonna turn out amazing. Number 1 is thermal habitats, basically a housing with major focus on thermal energies. Number 2 is urban design strategies for development of housing in areas of harsh sun. So basically an urban design project focused on effects of movement of sun. Number 3 is a museum for the senses, which is smell, touch, sight, etc. Number 4 is framing strategies for the dispersal of a city sprawl of any metropolitan city. Number 5 is rethinking parks and urban spaces in congested cities. Number 6 is an orphanage plus an old age home clubbed together. Number 7, you could start thinking of post-apocalyptic architecture. Number 8 is a university for the community of deaf and blind. Number 9 is public spaces for the future.
That is it, you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of it. Please leave your thesis topics or what you plan to take or something that can help other people down below, and we can talk, we can start conversations about thesis topics and everything, all that good shit down below. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Also like the page on Facebook, it's by the name Blessedarch Vlogs. Please click the bell icon so that you're notified whenever I make a new video. That is it for this week. I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.